I've always wanted to make these sort of videos, and I have. I have made these videos. I've made quite a few of them actually. And maybe I didn't really have a purpose behind them. I just felt that I needed to make them. So I did. I tried to make a purpose behind them, you know. On this channel, I was trying to document my monetization journey, my different income streams. I used to do vlogs where I would just talk to the camera like this as well on my other channel. I've always wanted to create and make things. I got a Medium account where I do different stories, Substack where I do different articles, music on BandLab, on Spotify, make different types of music. I've published a book. I'm an author. Some of you might know that reference. Big up Dammy. 2 books actually. It's always creation of some kind, some I'm drawn to this. I can't help it. This is what I know I can do. I know I can talk to the camera. I know I can relay information to you. It was just what sort of information can I relay that is worthwhile and means something. I always wanted to help people. So, maybe if I make a song and somebody resonates, it's something that will impact them, impact their lives, something that they'll be able to take something away from it. If Juice did that for me, and maybe I could do that for someone else. Same with my articles, my different mediums. They're like, I can help someone through my own experience and through my own creations. I'll be able to facilitate the flow of their wisdom, prosperity, and growth. That's my life purpose. What's your mission statement? My mission statement is to facilitate the flow of wisdom, prosperity, and growth in my life and in the lives of those I touch. Touch as in you come into contact with one of my mediums. Don't take it don't take it a silly way. But so I was wondering, like, how can I do that? Trial and error. Maybe it's music, maybe it's writing, maybe it's video creation, maybe it's reactions. The people who know me from my reaction channel, I've abandoned them. It's been a few months, 3, 4. But I've discovered something. We all have something intrinsic that we know. Hopefully you can hear me. Imagine this is all silent the entire time. That would be awkward. But I have faith and trust that you can hear me. We all have something intrinsic that is unique to us, that we have it to help other people. It's our own drive that is better for the horde, or the greater progression of humanity. We have something within us that is for the greater progression of humanity and our people. I always knew it was creation, but I didn't know what was it exactly. I have a strong feeling that it's these videos that I'm about to start creating. If you made it this far, maybe it's the title of the video that's led you to listen to me and ramble this far. I haven't got to the main point of what this particular video is about, and maybe it'll be in the next video that I say it, but it'll probably be in this one. I have something that can wake me up and be like, I have something I need to share. I have something I can tell you. I've read many books. I've read many books from Joe Dispenza to Neuro Knowledge to Jordan Peterson to wealth related books. It's been a constant journey of how can I pursue this mission statement. And it wasn't, at first it was for other people, but first you must do things for yourself before you can help other people. So nowadays, more recently, it has been to further myself so that I will have the knowledge to be able to pass on to you. I just recorded a voice note that I know I'll come back to in a few years from now. And I'm shaking because in a way this is big, man. I really feel it. I really feel this message I'm saying right now. Maybe it reaches you, maybe it doesn't. But I can understand that drive that keeps you going no matter what, because you know it's worthwhile. You know the value of what you're about to say and how it's going to impact people. I guess in the past I had a bit of that, but it wasn't as strong as it feels right now. Right now, it's a burning desire. It's like I want to make another video after this and another one. But let me get to the point of this one. We travel in time through feeling. We travel in time through feeling. In a one-dimensional plane, you have length, one line. That's all you know, like that straight line. That's all you know. In 1D is one line, right? In 2D, you have a length and you have a width, right? It's like a sheet of paper, flat. It's flat. You got the length, and then you got the width. In 3D, the world that we're living in right now, we have our length. So if you're in your room, you can even look at this. You have your length, one side of your room. You have your width straight across your room, and then you have the height. You know, if you look at the corner in your room, you'll be able to see it. You have your length, you have your width, and you have your height, right? As a 3D being, it's intuitive how we can travel through the 2-dimension and the 1-dimensional plane, right? As a 3D being, you know, in a length, if in a 1-dimensional plane with length, you can go up and down that line, right? You know, you don't need to think too hard about it. It's like up and down the line. In a 2-dimensional plane, on the sheet of paper, you know, you can go up the paper and across the paper. You know, it's like if they said, how do you get to this point of the paper to this point of paper, you'll be like, yeah, you just diagonal. You can describe it. It's easy. It's intuitive because we are 1 dimension higher from that 2D and that 1D. 2 dimensions higher from 1D, 1 dimension higher from 2D. We're in the 3D plane. We live here. So as we grow up, we realize if I want to get from point A to point B, I'll have to travel through space and it will take some time to get there. But I can get from my coordinate now, my length, width, and height to that length, width, and height. It might take some time, but I can get there. You know how to do it, whether it's through GPSs or Google Maps or Apple Maps. I don't know who uses Apple Maps, but if you do use Apple Maps, whatever mode of transport, I know how to get there, and you go through space to get there. So it got me thinking, 4D, how do you travel through 4D? This isn't intuitive to us. You know, being in a 3D, it's like, what is this? Through many videos and many books, and maybe you've heard of this. And with directors like what's my boy called? Interstellar, Inception, Tenet. The name's evaded me. Christopher Nolan. Time seems to be the 4th dimension. I've heard this. Time. And I was like, okay, time. So 4D is length, width, height, and time. Okay. How would you travel through time? Whenever you listen to a song, a nostalgic song, what does it do? Nostalgic being the word here. It takes you back in time to the point you listen to it, right? You can agree with me. You can picture the moments. You can picture the moments of that era, that time, how you felt, the emotions, the big events that happened around then, Bruno Mars era, Adele era, back in the like, I'll take a grenade for bro. You remember those school dances? It takes you back in time. Okay. When I make music, right, and I make music from it's feeling strong feelings of that moment that lead to me creating the music. And whenever I listen back to the songs I make, I feel strongly connected to them. It brings me back to those times. So my first hypothesis was we travel through time, we travel in time through music. I was like, but it was something recently I've been thinking a lot about. I haven't done too many videos like these, and it was like I want my next video I make to be purposeful. So I really want to have a purpose and meaning behind making them. Otherwise, why am I making it? I don't care how long this video is, as long as I can hopefully break down my findings. I can say, I can break down the findings. Maybe you might understand. Maybe you might resonate. Maybe it might make sense to you because it's starting to make sense to me. Neville Goddard says feeling is the secret. And man, he's not wrong. Because when I make those songs, I feel strongly about it. Hence why when I listen back to it, it sends me back to the moment I created it. Now listen here. Listen. Pay attention. I'm going to get to it, but pay attention here. It got me thinking, so if that's the case, does that mean when I create the music, I'm transcending my dimension? Because I can't lie, some of the songs I make are obviously drawn from the past, but as I've progressed as an artist, I now get into a future bag, you could say. It feels like I'm bringing things that it hasn't happened to me yet, but I feel as if it has happened to me. So when I say it, it doesn't feel like I'm lying about it because I feel strongly about it. It's like I know. It's like a knowing. I know it's going to happen. So when I say it, I don't feel at odds with it. So when I'm making and creating music, am I traveling forward in time? Okay. Well, okay, let's hold that. Maybe that's another video. But this video is to establish what it is I mean by we travel through time. We travel in time through feeling. Because going back to what I said about the nostalgia, you listen to something in this current moment, because all we have is the now, power of now. Eckhart Tolle, if you haven't, listen, read that book, bro. Read it. Listen to the audiobook. Because that one, when you get it, I'm midway through it. I've gone through a lot of these other books, and that one is the foundational one. He's saying it in there clear. All we have is the now. And I'm in the now right now as I'm making this video. That's all we have. Anyway. So when I'm listening to a song in the now, in my three-dimensional place, I'm length, width, height. So, length, width, height. Time. This moment right here, it's 14 minutes in the video. I don't know what the time is right here. Alexa, what's the time? The time is 2:09 p.m. 2:09. It's going to be 2:09 going to 2:10. So this length, width, height, 2:09 right now. As I listen to this song, to this nostalgic song in this moment, I get sent back to a length, width, height, and time of when I felt connected to that song. Do you see where I'm coming from? It might not click. Some of these videos I understand now when they're like, this might not be for you. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. It's like I'll keep making these videos until something might click for you. But for me, it's making sense. you get, so this length, width, and height, length, width, height, time, you, when you listen to the song, you get sent back to your consciousness of when you felt strongly about that time. It's the feeling. You can remember how you felt. You can remember what you were thinking about. You can remember it's like your consciousness, your consciousness goes back into that time. And you can empathize with it because you've been there. So it's like you're putting yourself in that person's body. That's why you feel nostalgic about it. It's the feeling. Do you hear where I'm coming from? This is, for me, like, you might already have understood this, but for me, this is groundbreaking. I don't think you understand. For me, it's like, it's not groundbreaking, but it's like, this is what it's been about. I'm understanding this reality more. They say, think from the end, or feel from the end, so that you can move towards it. It's like you're bringing that self to you now so that you can move in that direction. But that's something else. That's another video again. Let's stick with this one. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. So you listen to it. So your current now isn't the same current there, but through listening to it, you feel the emotions that you felt then. So you can, your consciousness, so it aligns your consciousness to the consciousness you had then. You're traveling through time. Your consciousness is traveling through time to that moment. That makes sense. Now move forward in the future. This feeling is the secret. Neville Goddard. I said I switched from we travel in time through music to we travel in time through feeling. Because it's my feeling that's making this video right now. I feel strongly about it. I'm making the video and it's this feeling. That's what I am broadcasting to you, right? It's only through this feeling that I can get to this level of consciousness, right? I don't even know if it's making sense to you. It's like, it's only through this feeling that I can unlock the 4-dimensional plane and transcend time. This is a timeless message. It's only through understanding this feeling in this present moment that I can transcend this moment I'm currently in, for you to understand it whenever you listen to it. And this is me pointing to you as in the viewer, my G, but also me, because I'm going to watch this video one day and it's gonna be like, oh my, like, he got it. How did you get it? How did you understand? Oh my God, that makes so much sense. It's like when he watches this video, he will be brought. Listen here. So you can, maybe this will work with you as well. Maybe if you leave a little time capsule for yourself. But when he, as in me in the future, when he listens to this video, his consciousness, through the feeling that, because there's a feeling that's going to arise. He's going to feel a certain way about it. Maybe it's pride, maybe it's happiness, maybe it's peace, maybe it's gratitude. He's going to have a higher feeling linked to this moment, because that's what I feel right now, giving you this message. I feel like I'm really providing you value here, if you can understand it.